Hey Prezi, what's up with McDonald's in China?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What's up, guys? Prezi and Simo here for another episode of What's Up.
What's up with McDonald's?
I guess we're gonna find out. I apologize for the green tea ice cream I got in my hand. It's gonna melt. So should we just review that first?
Yeah, we should probably review that first, but there's not much to say about it, to be honest. It's just ice cream that tastes like green tea.
Yeah, there's your review.
Now, to be honest with you, the reason that we're doing the McDonald's episode is because we had so many requests about this kind of stuff. A lot of times, me and Prezi are thinking, oh, let's go show them some crazy part of Chinese culture,
Sure.
but a lot of people don't have the lens for that. But everyone knows McDonald's and Walmart and KFC and all these places, right? So we're actually here at McDonald's.
Yeah, it's what people want to see. Look at our KFC video. A lot of people have requested this, so like you said, we're here.
A lot of foreigners will frequent McDonald's in their early days of China because, number one, they don't speak Chinese, and number two, it's a familiar thing from home that's not going to get them sick, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I'm hitting the naughty water a little too hard the night before, and I need some McDicks. I mean, that's just the way it is. You guys can obviously relate to that.
Now, again, I'm not a fast food junkie. I actually have probably been, and I kid you not, to McDonald's less than 10 times in my entire life. So this is probably number 9, 10, or 11, somewhere around there.
Yeah, you've been healthy lately too. You're on that carb-free diet.
Well, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me here, but I've got a couple hacks for you guys out there. Now, the first thing that people really want to know is McDonald's different from back home, right? You're from Canada, I'm from America. Our McDonald's are pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a yes or no question though, and you'll find out why. Yes in a lot of ways, and no in a lot of ways.
Now, one of the biggest differences you'll notice in China is the difference in price, actually. And
Yeah.
if you look at the Big Mac Index, which is the index of all the prices of Big Macs around the world, Canada and America fall around the same, $4.50 around that area.
Roughly.
Yeah. And China's all the way down in $2.70 regions, so it's one of the
It's cheap.
cheapest. Yeah, one of the cheapest.
I would say cheap if you're using American dollars. Remember, this is measured in USD. So if you're using American money, it's cheap. If you're using Chinese money and you come to eat at McDonald's, it's going to be more expensive than your local restaurant that serves Chinese food.
Yeah, keep in mind in the West, it's a cheap option for food, right?
Yeah.
But in China, it's not the cheapest. It's cheap, but it's not the cheapest. There's much cheaper places
Absolutely.
you could go, for sure.
So the first McDonald's that opened up in China was in Shenzhen on October 8th, 1990.
I'll never forget the day. One of the proudest days of my life. Actually, I have no idea.
That was 26 years ago.
I have no idea why they chose that city, but I think it's because it's the hub of capitalism, really, in China, to be honest.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was the first scene where Western things can get in there. So,
You're absolutely
yeah.
correct. And I know from a lot of Chinese people that it was a very fun day because they're like, wow, I can finally have the golden arches. You know, they were really impressed.
So far, we have ordered. What's this called?
This is a chicken rice dish, and this is something you're not going to find back home, right? It's a massive, massive bowl of rice with chicken, like a chicken chop on it, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and try some of that.
Sure.
The chicken's great. It's actually pretty good, but incredibly salty. See how salty that is? Isn't that salty? Woo! That is like intense salt.
I got a
need to
guy
sip
down
it.
the road from where I live that can make this like a million times better. No offense, McDonald's. It's actually not a half bad attempt.
Oh,
However, if you're looking for Chinese food, I don't know if I'd get it from McDonald's.
so of course that's something that's very different to Western McDonald's. That is a very salty bowl of rice, and
Yeah.
that's what do you got next for us?
Next thing we ordered was chicken McNuggets, everyone's favorite, and
Not mine.
well, not his. He doesn't like fast food. I actually really
That's
like
great.
fast food.
What do we got?
We didn't get any sauce with it.
Oh, you should have ordered sauce. Well,
Oh, we did, we did.
Sweet and sour sauce, just like you'd get back home.
Yeah. Not bad.
So good.
I mean,
This is chicken McNuggets, isn't
that's
it?
100% the same.
Now, McDonald's has had to step up its chicken game because of KFC being the most important and the most popular fast food restaurant here in China, right?
Absolutely, you're gonna get a lot more chicken on the menu here.
So what do we got here? We got a McChicken. This is something I remember a lot of university students when I was going to university coming home really drunk with a bunch of McChickens because these were on the dollar menu, right?
Yeah.
So you probably remember these.
I remember one time, if anyone's from Ottawa, from that close side, you know that when you go to Quebec, you're there like at 18 to get absolutely just, sauced. And the French, they make some good McChickens.
Do they? Are they different?
Some of the best food I think I ever had was at a McDonald's in Quebec. Anyways.
Ooh, a little pink.
A little pink on my chicken. Uh-oh.
A little bit pink in this McChicken, Laowinners.
However, I don't need to worry because it's McDonald's and this has all been pre-cooked.
For sure. But it's a pink McChicken. Pink chicken.
I'm going to go ahead and say not as good as the West. The chicken in this is thinner. The batter's not quite as good.
I noticed that like the batter on the patty is like there's no texture to it, and back home it was kind of like thicker and kind of crispier.
Yeah, this one's got a little bit too much lemon pepper, I think.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So the McChicken is a different beast here. I expected it to be identical, to be honest.
Your hangover rating needs to be about 9.5 to be able to eat this and enjoy it.
I got you. So you got to be high up there. Now, another thing that was actually different than the West is actually this thing. This is called a ham pretzel roll, and I've never seen a ham pretzel roll in America.
I don't even know what that is.
So another thing that would be different about China is
Sounds like if you're in the play for Macbeth, you'd be the ham pretzel roll, you know?
Yeah, it's like Hamlet. Yeah. They got two little Hamlets on here.
Sorry, Hamlet.
Double whammy. You got a pretzel roll here. It just looks like a normal roll to me. And then you got two little Hamlets here, and these are probably going to be salty as well. And you also have melted cheese all over it.
This is one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth.
Is it that bad? Let me get a little. This is awesome. That's fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, thank God, Jesus just scared me.
That's like the saltiest, most disgustingly like pureed grossness.
Even just the pretzels, which a lot of people like.
That cheese is like the lowest quality cheese. It's like matter.
It's not even cheese. It's like cheese, like liquid cheese.
It's an idea of cheese. Now, another thing that would be the same as back home, unlike the pretzel bun, are these pies. However, you get two variations here, which is the pineapple pie and the sweet taro pie.
Yes.
And taro, if you don't know, is a Hawaiian vegetable that grows it's a very starchy vegetable, kind of like a potato. And I actually can't stand it. It's really, really, really gross to me. But the pies apparently are okay.
I don't know. I love taro. I love all the stuff he hates. And I never knew what taro was until I was about 20, and I went to a bubble tea restaurant in downtown Ottawa. And the way she explained it to me, it was like the inside of an Oreo, like the white bit of an Oreo, not an Oreo. The fried bit is too thick.
Oh, okay.
I'm like being a foodie right now.
It's okay. It's this what McDonald's is for. It's a very high-level restaurant.
Not a recommend. It's not like the apple pies, which actually was pretty decent.
Try out the pineapple one.
Pineapple?
Yeah. It's terrible. Goes in for another bite. That one looks better. That one better? What? Terrible? What the hell? McDonald's, what are you doing? Come on.
I feel like my mouth was insulted.
What's that bad? What's bad about it?
Keep a pineapple on your counter for 6 days and eat it. That's what that tastes like.
Fair enough. Now, something everyone knows is the Big Mac, and I'm going to give Prazi a Big Mac because he knows and loves the Big Mac very much.
I do love Big Macs.
And you told me you're gonna guess it's probably very similar to the one back home, right?
And when he says I'm gonna guess, it means I've had a Big Mac in China before 100 times.
Didn't want to spoil it for you, Laowinners.
Through the magic of industrialization, they've been somehow able to bring the exact same ingredients that you get in America and put it in it. It's the same cheese, the same sauce, the same beef. It literally tastes 100% the same.
In China, actually, they have a lot more options for vegetarian people and also people on keto diets or paleo diets like myself, right? In McDonald's. So actually what they have is, they have Big Macs as well, but ones that I can eat too.
Sure.
And they have a vegetarian option, which is very beautiful, as you can see. It's nice. Beautiful lettuce and bun option here with a little bit of Big Mac sauce. And they actually have, that's not for me. That is not for me. I'm a low carb boy. They have one for me. This is the keto friendly for all the low carb dieters out there. Big Mac. And what it is 4 patties. And lots of Big Mac sauce and lots of cheese. So I'm gonna delve in. Can you be the vegetarian tester? And I'll be the
I have a short end of the stick on that
keto
one.
tester.
I'm the furthest thing from a vegetarian.
10 out of 10.
I have 6 buns and some lettuce. Let me just compress it so I can fit my mouth.
Is it good?
You know when you go to the dentist and she puts the vacuum in your mouth to suck out all your saliva? And you feel like unbelievably dry?
So the food's not that good at McDonald's, right? I'm not a fast food buff, but what is the best thing about McDonald's in China?
I actually am going to disagree with you. I think McDonald's is pretty good. However, the best thing about McDonald's in China is they deliver.
They deliver. They like actually take delivery.
Yeah, like you deliver a pizza back home. So when you're half dead on the couch after a night of heavy drinking, these people will save your life. The other thing too is that it's in English. The app is in English. You select what you want, put in your address, and then they'll come to your door and give it to you, and you pay when they get there. It's actually really convenient.
Cash on delivery, 24/7, McDonald's to your house. It is a savior at parties, house parties here in China. I've known many people to do such a thing. I've done it actually. I've made those meat monstrosities once or twice on a late night of editing before. And I have them deliver it right to my editing office. So it's pretty convenient.
Exactly. You have a choice between like, a McDonald's delivery order or a defibrillator. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe.
Awesome. Thank you so much, McWinners. I'm sorry, a little bit of brand placement there. I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take it easy.